Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Wauwatosa North High School. Boys basketball sectional semis here from Wauwatosa North, and it's, who names it, the Tosa West Trojans and the Brookfield Central Lancers. We knew we'd see these two at some point. We talked about it a couple of weeks ago when we did this game when Tosa West took the win. Me and Elijah said after the game, we're like, sectional semis, these two will see each other again. Sure enough, we're here at Wauwatosa North. Originally supposed to be Beaver Dam, but obviously not going to make two teams. That's close drive up there. We're here, beautiful accommodations from Wauwatosa North tonight. So starting off here tonight, Brookfield Central first got through DeForest 73-55 and through Beaver Dam by 44, 77-33. We saw both those games in person. Tosa West, on the other hand, was Milwaukee Golda Meir 80-59, and then Milwaukee Lutheran 101-69. Tosa West 20-6 on the season. Brookfield Central 19-7. Both tied for the share of the Greater Metro Conference. Right on top together, and it kind of came down to the last game when we were there. I was like, kind of gave yourself who's going to win the conference, because both had lighter conference opponents right after they played each other. But then Tosa West got the last win. But the first time Brookfield Central came away with the win, and believe it or not, both teams won on the road. And tonight they're in a neutral setting, so I'm very interested to see how this is going to go tonight. Obviously for Tosa West last time, what they did was they neutralized Henry Grutzmacher and Anthony Rise pretty well. And if they do that again, it could be the same situation possibly. Brookfield Central cannot figure a way around it, but Brookfield Central does what they did the first time. They could be in a good shape as well. Brookfield Central, my key for them is they got to get other guys rolling. Like outside of Henry Grutzmacher and Anthony Rise, they got to get other guys going. Tosa West, they got to figure out how to neutralize those guys and try to get Brookfield Central to get to that third option. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here tonight. We're about 30 seconds till national anthem. The crowd's starting to file in a little bit. About 20 minutes ago, there was like nobody in this gym. It's kind of surprising, to be honest.
It's filling up pretty good now, though.
I told you.
I think we're about 75% full, though, right now.
And we got bleachers on the side, so. So we'll step off now and we'll listen to the national anthem, and we'll be back after this with more preview.
The WIAA requires good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profane, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Brookfield Central and Wauwatosa West appreciate your cooperation. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to please stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the singing of the national anthem by Brookfield Central senior Gabby Zamansky. Oh, say, can you see high the dawn's early light? What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah Vanxalata here this evening from Waukesha North High School.
Who are they introducing first?
Oh, boy.
Let's see here. This is interesting because Brookfield Central, the #1 seed, chose to wear their, it's so rare that I get to see them wear their blue unis.
Yeah. I'll have to check here.
Looking at
Brookfield Central will go first. Starting lineups tonight, we start off with the one and only Anthony Rise. We all know him pretty well the last couple games. Number 4, Nasir Avery. Number 24, Matthew James. Number 31, Henry Grutzmacher. And then number 33, Evan Prusco. That rounds out the starting lineup for the Brookfield Central Lancers, 19-7 in the regular overall so far. Wins coming against DeForest and Beaver Dam coming to get to the sectional semis here. Now for the Wauwatosa West Trojans. And by the way, Brookfield Central coached by Dan Wandry. Now the head coach, now the starting lineup for the Wauwatosa West Trojans. So first it'll be DJ Hennings. Number 5, Jake Hansen, who broke the all-time scoring record earlier in the year on Zaleski Sports against Brookfield East. We'll see him again.
Jake Hansen, another Highlight House Player of the Year from last year.
Number 21, Matthew Klosky. Number 24, Jalen Brown. And then number 30, Caden Parker. Both schools bring out a pretty big student section. We're obviously, like we talked about, we're starting to fill up here a little bit, like compared to a little bit earlier. I'm really excited for this one. I know me and you were talking about earlier, like I mentioned when we came out of the last game, our regular season finale between these two, we said to each other, they're going to meet again in the sectional semis. We said, well, hopefully we're there. Well, we're here. 3 weeks later, Chris Neubauer thinks it was 3 weeks ago. I talked to him about that game before the game. Meanwhile, Wauwatosa West, I mentioned before, Chris Neubauer, the head coach. Know both head coaches pretty well now.
Well, this is going to be a heck of a game, though. Both teams the first 2 times battled it hard. First time Brookfield Central coming back and winning. The second time Tosa West controlling the flow throughout the way. And I think a big key thing tonight to watch is that if Tosa West wants a big win here, they got to stop both Henry Grutzmacher and Anthony Rise. We've seen that against Beaver Dam and DeForest, and none of them could have stopped either one.
Klosky versus Grutzmacher in the middle, and Anthony Rise catches it. We're officially underway here at Waukesha North. Rise starts it here from midcourt. Gives it to the left wing now.
I believe that we will win chance from Tosa West. This is going to be a big atmosphere game.
Back to Rise on the right wing. Rise looking to drive in. Wauwatosa West applying some pretty good pressure here.
Some chills, Matt Peck.
Here we go. Rise up with it. No good at that time. Rebounded by Jalen Brown. Here comes the Wauwatosa West down the court now on the other end. Both student sections showing their passion here. Winner go home game. Will Tosa West head home? Or will Brookfield Central head home? We got 36 minutes to figure it out. Underneath, he got it. And that's Matthew Klosky to start their scoring out. So now for the top of the key goes Brookfield Central. Now back to Rise in the corner to Nasir Avery. Inside to Grutzmacher. Grutzmacher using the size. And that's a 2-2 ball game, just like that.
And he's going to be very crucial in the paint tonight if the Brookfield Central Lancers want to win. He's been a really big part of their rebounding game as well as that post-up.
Jake Hansen, the other end, back, spreading around to DJ Hennings now. Gives it back to Klosky. Klosky driving, loses the ball. Anthony Rise strips it. Here goes Rise. Rise looks like he's going to take it all the way. He will. And he just missed that one, too.
Quick 0 for 2 for Rise. Maybe just getting the jitters out.
Klosky going fast in the other end. Up with it. He got it. Matthew Klosky, 4 points to start out for Wauwatosa West here and gives them the 4-2 lead.
Like I said, the first time these two teams faced up.
Oh, Henry Grutzmacher trying to put a new self out there.
If Jericho Sims on the Bucks would be doing that.
And jump ball. So I think the possession is with.
You got me?
Yep.
All right. Just make sure.
So possession goes back to Tosa West. So it'll be Hennings inbounding it. Hennings gives it to Caden Parker. Back to Hennings now. Hennings from the top of the key. Drives in. Up with it fast. He got it. And that's Jalen Brown that time.
And Toast West attacking the glass early. You could tell that Chris Newbar wants to kind of attack the big guys again in the paint, like how they got Gritzmacher in foul trouble. Kind of want to see it out a little bit here. All 6 points from the paint from Tosa West.
Rise up. Rise, no good.
0 for 3 for Rise to start. Got to get him going. Oh.
And there's a trip. Yep, and a foul on Brookfield Central. So Tosa West, every time they get a steal or get in transition, they're taking it to the hoop right away. They don't seem like they're slowing it down.
I think early on here, I know we're only almost 2.5 minutes into this game, but it's kind of like that second time when we had them on the network as well. They were able to contain Rise pretty well. They're showing that early on. He hasn't scored a bucket yet.
Driving in now. Kloski with Grutzmacher. Kloski, no good.
Kloski recently just reached 1,000 career points for Tosa West in that game as a sophomore, I believe. Oh, no,
wow.
junior, sorry.
Avery gives it to Grutzmacher underneath and a foul on Caden Parker. So we're starting off here with a battle, that's for sure. So Rise will set the inbound it here now. And Avery gets the ball stolen. Here goes Hanson on the other end. Hanson up with it. Oh, he overlays it. Oh, my goodness. Not what you wanted to see if you were Tosa West right there.
Got to be able to finish it that time. You can't smoke it. Don't overthink it too much. Just go up strong.
Anthony Rise gets the ball stolen, stripped away. So now here comes Kloski. Kloski coming down the hill now. Kloski going to attack on Grutzmacher and out of bounds. Stays with Tosa West. So right back to Hennings. Hennings will inbound it now, so they'll stay on Tosa West side. Gives it in now. Back to Hennings. Gives it, stolen by Avery. Here we go. Avery's going to challenge Hennings, and the ball's out, and it stays with Brookfield Central.
Got to really slow it down a little bit here. I know you had numbers of 2-on-1 fast break, but if you're Avery, you got to keep your eyes up and try to find your man down the post.
Yeah, I mean, he tried to go pretty fast there that time. And gives it to Grutzmacher off the hand of Grutzmacher at first. Play was definitely set up to go to him. So now Avery from the top back to Rise. Rise now with the basketball. Back to Prusko. And here's a three from James. James overshot at that time.
Yeah, Matthew James, remember what we saw against Beaver Dam? They weren't guarding him from the three like it was Giannis.
Yep, so on the other end.
I'm curious to see if that's a strategy here as a big block for Grutzmacher that time.
Doing it. Grutzmacher seems like he does it the best out of anybody. Last few games we're seeing him. He's been very
bringing that strategy right back, leaving James open for
Here's
three.
Rise. No good off the end of the rim.
Still another slow start for Rise. That's another thing they got to get him going. That was a good look, though. Uh-oh.
And no good. Rebounded by Grutzmacher. Grutzmacher fouled on the rebound. It's going to go right back to the Lancers. I love this atmosphere already.
Oh, yeah.
At first, it was looking like it's going to be like...
I think we're almost close to 100% packed in here now.
Really filled up.
Trust the process kind of type moment.
Yep. Not everyone's like us. We're going to be here an hour and a half early.
If you think about it in another way now, this is really... Oh.
Deep, and it's Avery!
Going back to my thought, this is the Greater Metro Conference Championship now. Winner stays alive and the loser goes home. This is why the tiebreaker game, sorry.
Matthew James now back to Hanson. Hanson 6-5 game here early. Not a lot of scoring here early on. But here's Hanson deep. Hanson, no good. Rebounded by Anthony Rise. Rise taking it. Grutzmacher outside. Don't tell me he's going to do it again. He shot a three today. We didn't see him at a three in the DeForest game at all. Oh, that's blocked that time by Kloski. They're going to go fast on the other end. Here's Hanson deep for three. Hanson for three!
Can't give him two good open looks, and he hit it in rhythm that time. So Jake Hanson, one of the best three-point shooters in the state. Really good to see it fall for him as he missed a blown layup the first time out, and good look from the top of the key. Finally gets one to go on that right wing.
Avery inside, gives it to, and a bounce. Just cannot finish that time. Oh, cannot finish again, Grutzmacher. Falling on the ball for the ball. Who's going to come up with it? And out of bounds, back to Brookfield Central.
My goodness. What a sequence right there with guys falling down on the floor that time trying to fight for the ball. Got our first early score update here. 6-2, Racine Park leads on Greenfield with 13:57 left to go in the first quarter.
That's D2. Very beneficial to hear. That's being played at Elkhorn. So like Elijah just said, Park with 6-2 lead over the Greenfield Hustling Hawks. That's the game we'll be watching. who these teams might see at state that they get there. Avery going up with it. Avery uses the glass.
Going up strong that time.
And 5 points for Avery here early on and 2 for Grutzmacher. That's where Brookfield Central 7 points come from. Hansen for 3. Hansen's going to try again. He's got it.
Pretty
Hansen
soon.
feeling it earlier.
Pretty soon. I'm already got 911 on the line for him soon. It's that type of game for him, right? He needs the all-time leading scorer for Tosa West. They're going to need him. And he's a senior for this team.
Avery on the right wing now. Inside to Grutzmacher. Grutzmacher posted up, and he gets the bounce.
That's what he does best, too. Just going up in that paint, setting up. I think a double team happened, too. Doesn't matter because it's Henry Grutzmacher at the tower of terror.
Hansen for 3. Oh, my goodness.
3 for 3.
Hansen.
Matt Beck, you gotta call Waukesha's fire department soon.
Yeah, here comes Rise.
He is on a heater. I think he just to see him get it going.
Here goes Rise. We're going to have to call him. Oh, no. That's rebounded that time by Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown taking it fast. Glosky has it stolen. Rise picks it up again. Rise will go on the other end now. Inside to Avery. Avery puts it up. It's good. Avery, the leading scorer early with 7.
Both teams really haven't found their defenses yet early on.
So now the other for Tosa West. Pulling up at the free throw line. No good that time from Matthew Klosky. Rise will bring it down court now. Back to Kosea to Avery. A cross-court pass. Going all the way that time, Avery. He found a man wide open. And here's a 3. Why not? And it's good! Evan Prusko, his first 3 of the night.
How about the game we've had so far, Matt Peck? This has been something. 3-pointers after 3-pointers. It's only fitting that I'm going to call this the Greater Metro Championship game.
Winner gets a spot in the sectional final against Mount Horeb, or who was the other team?
Monona Grove.
Monona Grove. So
I'll make sure to check throughout the game.
And that one goes out of bounds back with Tosa West. So stay with the Trojans. Jalen Brown set to inbound it to Jake Hansen. Jake Hansen now from the right wing.
3s. Be careful. Nasir Avery.
He thought about it.
That's good defense by Nasir Avery. Staying up in his grill. Don't give him any sort of space at all.
DJ Hennings calling the play here from the top of the key. Now Hansen with the ball. Avery on Hansen. And here's Hansen. Why not? And he misses his first one.
And we saw that kind of with Rise last time, right? He was feeling it from 3. I think he had 5 threes early on. I still think he has yet to score still.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a couple of close ones. They just haven't been able to fall. Here's a 3. Out of bounds. That time out of bounds. Kosea with the 3-point attempt.
You consider
so timeout here. We'll head to break on Zaleski Sports. We'll get a breather after this.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Back on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah Vinkslada, 15-14 lead for the Tosa West Trojans. What an awesome game so far here. We're only 8 minutes in. I got 28 more minutes to lose my voice. So Hansen set to inbound it on the Tosa West end.
This is March, ladies and gentlemen.
This is March, no joke. Badgers and Marquette both get a win today. So
how about that comeback from the Shaka Smarts Golden Eagles?
Down 14, and they come back and get the win.
And Greg Gard's team being able to bounce back against Northwestern.
Yep.
Just my little college shout out.
Here we go. Pulls back. from mid-range, no good. And, ball's fumbled and then Rise comes up with it. So Rise will bring it back.
Hey, we're going by pretty fast here. Right? We're almost halfway through the first half.
Yep.
Only 7-13.
Kosei with the basketball now, back to Avery. Avery gives it inside and throws it right. A
little bit of a delayed pass that time.
Up fast, he got it. That's Matthew Klosky.
It's a killer possession right there because Avery, I think he had to be a little bit more patient to find Henry Grutzmacher because Grutzmacher looked like he was having a little bit more trouble in the paint, not ready for it yet.
And here's Avery. Avery, no good. Bounces and picked up that time by Klosky. So Tosa West here with the 17-14 advantage. About 9 minutes remaining here in the first half.
Keep finding him.
Brookfield Central's got to keep the ball to Hance's hands.
And Avery doing a really great job lately getting up on his grill.
Looking to drive in now and almost stolen. Klosky falling away, no good.
And he wanted to try to draw the foul that time. Looked like a little bit of pressure on it.
Up inside, back out to Anthony Rise. Anthony Rise from the top of the key. Now to Grutzmacher. Grutzmacher spinning around, up and cannot finish. And Brookfield Central back with the rebound that time. And here's a three from Kosea. No good. And who's going to almost stolen that time. Back there, Jake Hansen for three. No good. Rebounded that time by Kosea.
Kind of cooled off just a little bit.
Yeah. Avery now. Back to Prusko. Prusko for three. Just overshot it. And out of bounds, back to Brookfield Central, and he got it! Evan Prusko.
And that one finally got the crowd going because, they missed their last couple of shots, and it's really good to see one fall pie for Dan Wandry. And all their looks they've taken from three lately have been really good looks, too. I don't think they've taken a bad look.
So Caden Parker from the top of the key, back to Hansen. Hansen gives it back outside to Hennings. Now for Hansen again. Hansen no good. So he's starting to slow down. Brookfield Central's got the right part of the game, and Grutzmacher outside. Yeah, he's definitely moving back to his house.
It's funny that you get to say that he actually had to take a three-point attempt so far this game. Usually,
I didn't expect that.
On rare occasions, he takes one. He said sectional semifinal, why not let it fly?
Yeah. Rise for three. He's going to get hot. Anthony Rise, no good. Rebounded by Hennings.
Very quiet start from Rise right now. Luckily for Brookfield Central, they got this thing close still.
Here's a three. Bang!
Bing.
Yeah, and that's Matthew James.
Yep.
Jalen Brown, wrong team there.
Wandry going to take a timeout.
Wandry calls timeout. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah Vinks-Alata here from the Waukesha North Fieldhouse here. 20-16 advantage for Tosa West here early on. Obviously, we talked about this was going to be a dandy. The first time Brookfield Central won at Tosa West, and now we're back here. And then a couple weeks ago, we saw these two play at Brookfield Central. Tosa West won on the road. So both teams won on the road. Now we're neutral. So now's the time to see who really takes this matchup.
This is an interesting score update from the Oak Creek Wisconsin Lutheran game.
Anthony Rise brings it up.
I'll wait till the next dead ball.
Inside to Grutzmacher. Grutzmacher looking to drive and nearly has that one stolen out of bounds. That was tipped out of bounds by DJ Hennings, but he'll stay with Central.
It's 4 minutes into the Oak Creek Wisconsin Lutheran game, and Oak Creek leads 2-0. Oak Creek's defense,
yeah, you never
something early.
Or somebody's just missing shots.
Now they're tied.
Well,
just quick check-in on them.
Anthony Rise set to inbound it. Obviously, we'll have updates from the Park game, the Waterford versus Whitnell game as well. Park is taking
on that right now.
Park is taking on Greenfield tonight.
Where's Park and Greenfield playing at? I mean, not
other
Waterford,
Wilmont. So they're all down south.
I don't think their game's being streamed.
Probably not. A lot of games not being streamed. That's why we're here for you.
Yes, sir.
We can only be in one gym, but we're at this one.
So many
Here's a three.
Ooh.
No good.
Good look.
And fight out of bounds. Back to Brookfield Central. And he called it right in front of Chris Neubauer's face. He pointed right at him. Chris Neubauer's like, wait a minute. So set to inbound is Ethan Kosea. He gives it in to Rise. Kind of like a lob pass a little bit to Prusko now. Prusko looking to drive in. Prusko pulls up with one hand. No good. Fight for it on the ground. Ooh!
What an effort from James right there.
And jump ball. I was going to say, we got bodies flying down there.
James went airborne on that one.
Anthony Rise set to inbound it. Gives it in now to Prusko. Back to Rise. Rise just moving all over the place. He inbounds it, then before you know, he's over here within a second.
Boom. I think this is D2 as well, but I'll give another score update in a sec.
If it's Wilmot, yes.
Slinger.
Oh, yeah. That's D2 as well. That's at Whitefish Bay. I think it's Slinger versus Cedarburg over there. Meanwhile, here, Derek Treese now driving up. Trice.
Treese. That's Treese.
Yeah. Rise now to the outside.
How about this defense going a little bit of a zone look? Ooh, good screen that time.
Here's Rise for three. Will Rise make his first? And just rims out. Now Grutzmacher, his big man underneath. Grutzmacher using the size. And a foul.
How about that? Grutzmacher once again. I think the first time these two teams played, it was hard for both of them to get going. Really trying to find himself out early on. Cedarburg leads Slinger 16-8 with 9 minutes left to go in the first half. That's an interesting one.
We saw Slinger once at Luke Holman when they beat Franklin. Henry Grutzmacher makes the first free throw.
And Slinger's a team that, like they're destined to get there this year. It seems like. But same conference, right in the North Shore with Cedarburg.
Yeah, that's basically the North Shore Conference Championship, like the Greater Metro here.
Ooh. Whitnell with an early lead, 13-4 on Waterford.
Grutzmacher goes 2 for 2. Yeah, that's a big one. Whitnell, Andrew Wojcik, former Wisconsin Lutheran College player. He took over the Whitnell program this year. A couple of years older than us, but I'm telling you, he's doing a good job. They started out slow, but they're playing a lot better basketball right now. Klosky inside. Klosky got it. 8 for Klosky tonight, and gives Wauwatosa West a 4-point lead here.
We're so used to being in Brookfield Central's gym that I'm so used to seeing them wear their white unis. Holmes.
Grutzmacher! Talk about
down.
And it's 22-20.
That's a really good look that time and find to Grutzmacher.
Here's a pull-up. And from mid-range, that's good.
Jalen Brown. How about this? Back and forth we go. Now this is how I think it's going to be. A series of runs throughout the rest of the game.
Inside to Grutzmacher. Grutzmacher, beautiful cross-court pass.
Oh, should have shot that.
Prusko back to Rise. Now from the right wing we go. Back to Prusko. Rise now heading back towards midcourt. He's trying to find a lane, but Wauwatosa West. Oh, he pulls back now. Anthony Rise, don't let him eat up. Oh, boy.
That's got to be a relief to see if you're Anthony Rise. The first shot to fall all night for him. It's going to be trouble for Tosa West if they could get both him and Grutzmacher going that two-man game.
All it takes for Anthony Rise is 1-3, and we talked about that. We've seen it a couple times already. Menominee Falls, DeForest, Beaver Dams game. Out of bounds. Wild throw in backcourt. Back to the Lancers.
And you look at Chris Newbauer right now. He's screaming, slow it down. Like, we can take our time with the look. It doesn't have to be pretty yet. I think that's what they needed to do right there on that possession if you're Tosa West.
Ethan Kosea set to inbound it now. 4:19 remaining here in the half. Gives it to Rise now. Anthony Rise will bring it across court now. Being guarded by Roman Long. To Grutzmacher now.
Kind of like that bench look they're going right now. Both. Anthony
Rise.
Klosky's out.
Blocked.
Sitting, taking a quick breather.
So going fast to the other side, Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown going to take it all the way and cannot finish. Put back, no good. That time rebounded by Prusko, and a foul.
I think that should be a clear path foul too. Yeah. Honestly too, not even biasly, because he kind of fouled them on the run that time. They're going to call it on the floor down there though.
We want to thank the 308 of you watching.
Ooh, good crowd.
Kettle Moraine leads Sun Prairie East 20-19. We just got told in the comments.
Oh, that's actually closer than I thought it would be right now.
That's a game at McGuanago. It's a paid stream though.
Just the game live.
So I won't be watching that. We'll have to rely on other people's.
You got to keep me updated with that one because I don't have the. I'm not watching that game either.
I'm not paying $12 to watch a basketball game. Anthony Rise inside.
Good spin.
Back to Avery outside. Back now from the top of the key. Back to the right wing now. Pulls up. Hey! Bang, bang, bang! That's Ethan Kosea is waking up now. First three of the night for him. And Brookfield Central now in the lead, 26-24. Jake Hansen being heavily guarded here. Here we go. And a foul call. And look at Wandry. He's furious.
And I got an important score for you guys. It's the winner of this game that plays Monona Grove and Monona Grove and Mount Horeb. It's a 19-18 game. Mount Horeb leads on Monona Grove.
Awesome.
It was 19-10 Mount Horeb a couple minutes ago. Now an 8-0 run by Monona Grove cuts it to 1.
Jalen Brown, he looked like he tried to do a volleyball spike right there. Going up at the hoop.
We've had some volleyball games before, right to Don Kurth, the athletic director.
Yeah, Elijah's in the studio tonight. Our studio right up here. Best seat in the house, right on top.
And Cedarburg keeps extending their lead over Slinger. They're up by 13 on Slinger now. 23-10. 6:22 left to go in the first half there.
Jalen Brown's at the free throw line. And first free throw off the front, no good.
And to add on to your Kettle Moraine Sun Prairie East score update, there's a brand new fresh one as of 4 minutes ago. It's a 28-21 Kettle Moraine lead now. Roman Thompson heating up, apparently.
Brian Rickard, a friend of the network, the head coach of Kettle Moraine. We got to know him a lot over the last 2 years. I could see him in the grocery store. We know each other on a first-name basis now. Jalen Brown set to set the free throw it. Oh, my goodness. Jalen Brown makes the second one. 1 for 2 that time. Jalen Brown up to 8 points on the night. And Wauwatosa West trailing by 1 now. Brookfield Central just got the lead back. Ooh. Now for the top of the key. Avery now with the basketball. Back to the right wing. That's Prusko now with the basketball. Back. Here's a three-pointer in the corner. No good. Rebounded by Grutzbacher.
Some great
Here's
ball
Avery
movement.
now. Avery, no good. Oh my goodness. Dekloski just put that back.
Yeah.
Who scored that technically then?
I think you count that for whoever's closest to the basket. You got to look back at the replay now.
Yep.
Who you could count that for.
Boy.
The PA announcer didn't even.
Yeah, she didn't even know either. I'll have to watch this closely. Up, moving, treble! Back to treble on Jalen Brown.
It is a 17-7 lead. Wisconsin Lutheran leads on Oak Creek with 7:57 left to go in the first half there.
It looked to me Derek Trice on that basket that was tipped in. I couldn't really zoom in on my phone, but we're just going to assess him the points. And obviously if it comes down to Highlight House player of the game at the end. We're in agreement with Mike McGivern, the radio host that's here tonight. We will take the second highest score and a foul on the ground. So whoever wins tonight will take the second highest score. We'll still take the coach, but his player of the game is U.S. Navy or Army player of the game. So and ours is the Highlight House, so we'll just take the second highest. But that'll be remain to see at the end of the game. So it'll be a surprise who wins, who's on the court with us. So now inbounds it to Prusko now. And it's out of, does it go out of bounds?
You should use the magic 8 ball.
Yeah, back to the Lancers. They'll stay with the Lancers. So now set to inbound it. Here, now it's top of the key. Here's Prusko. Ooh, and he misses the rim completely that time.
Might have been a little too wide that time. And the fans letting him hear it
Tulsa
from
West going
Tulsa
Kloski.
West.
Looking to go in. Hansen for 3. No good. He almost tied it. Kloski gets the rebound up and a foul.
You know, he had himself going early with Jake Hansen, but he's missed his last 3 to 4 shots. Got to really find that jumper right now, as that's really what's keeping him down early on. He's getting amazing looks, but got to be able to hit those.
So now Jalen Brown set to inbound it here. Jake Hansen now gets the basketball in the inbound. Back to Brown. Stays with Tulsa West. Dan Wandry tried to play the trick on the ref. He pointed the other way. So now it'll be Jalen Brown set to inbound it. And coming in the game now, it'll be Messiah Chambers for Wauwatosa West.
Wandry trying to do the reverse psychology, huh?
Yeah. DJ Hennings now gets the inbound. Brookfield Central's defense is really tightened up here. Early on, they were giving some wide open looks on a three-point line. Not no more. And a foul on the ground. So foul counts now. It'll be 5-5. Wauwatosa West with 5, Brookfield Central with 5. In the gym, technically, Brookfield Central is the away team. But on our scoreboard, they're the home team. We put the higher seed first. Klosky now with the basketball. Klosky pulls back, and he hits the rim. No good.
Yeah, notice that, too, at Oak Creek. Oak Creek's technically the home team in that sectional as well, so that's...
I think it goes by alphabetical.
Yeah.
Technically.
Oh,
Hansen coming up fast. Hansen's going to have a clear lane here. He might be challenged. Hansen up, and he misses it, and a foul.
Hansen, I think this is a really great opportunity for him to go out the line right now and try to get his shot going again. I know he's made, was it 3 in a row at one point, and then he started to get cold again. I think this is a really good opportunity to get his shot calibrated. He's got at least 9 right now, right?
We had the fire department on call.
Yeah.
We did, but, you know, they told us they were too busy. Jake Hansen makes the first free throw. So guess who we're calling instead? We're calling the police if somebody starts getting hot. Because we'll put them in cuffs. And Jake Hansen goes 2 for 2. So back to a 1-point game. I'm telling you, we're going to be.
This is going to come.
Yeah. It's
sorry, my mic's cutting out sometimes.
Yeah, we got one of those soft plugs on our mics. Oh, stolen. Here we go. Tosa West with a chance on the fast break. Up! And a foul before the shot.
Yeah, that crowd was getting ready to explode if it is. How about this for a score update in Division 2? Waterford and Whitnall are tied at halftime at 24.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And at halftime, this is a low-scoring game. The winner of this game will take on Mount Horeb and Monona Grove. Mount Horeb leads 23-18 at half. A low-scoring first half there.
Wow.
Just as it is kind of.
Messiah Chambers will go to the line. No good on the first free throw.
Oh, my goodness.
What?
Kettle Moraine and Sun Prairie East are tied at half.
Oh, boy.
That's going to be something.
Kettle Moraine has not lost a game yet this year. Keep in mind. Messiah Chambers goes 0 for 2.
We've seen a lot of teams pull it off before. Wisconsin Lutheran last year with Con Knipple and that really great coaching staff and led by Ryan Walls.
And DePere the year before.
Season.
The last 2 years we've had an undefeated team that never lost a game. Will we keep it this year? Kettle Moraine I think is the last one. They'd have to win tonight to keep that alive. I don't think we'll have an undefeated champion. Now from the top of the key, Prusco with the basketball. Brookfield Central definitely going to hold it for the last shot, I think. For the looks of it. Avery now gets the basketball. Back to Prusco. And look at that defense. Oh, almost. Oh, and they called over and back. And Wanderers arguing that they pushed him. I did see a little bit of a push, to be honest. I did see the hands come out a little bit. I'm surprised.
And that could be a huge momentum swing heading into the halftime if Tosa West can really hit a 3 or 2 to even any bucket here could put him back in the lead.
Yeah, I mean, from up here, I know I'm pretty far away, but I did see like a little bit of a, like that. So now that'll be an inbound now to Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown falls down and fouled. So with 6 seconds left.
I think our viewership's just going to keep going up from here. We are almost at 400 now, and everybody stay with us. Share this game as well. We're going to have a really great game heading in that second half.
Oh, yeah. Jalen Brown at the free throw line. 8 fouls on Brookfield Central. 5 on Tosa West. And that free throw's good on the one-on-one. So we are tied at 28 here with 6 seconds left. Jalen Brown, 1 for 2. And here we go. Avery brings up court. Will he get a final shot off here? And goes out of bounds, stays with Brookfield Central, so they'll get one more chance to inbound it here with 1.3 left here in the half.
You got me?
Yep, I got you. Yeah,
I know you looked for a sec. I was like, I was saying they got to kind of catch and shoot it.
Prusco now set the inbound here. Let's see what happens in the final 1 second. Tosa West got to set up a good defense here. Avery in the corner. Will he send him to half? And no good. We are tied heading to half. 28-28, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us for the second half here on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
At Fleet Farm, we're all about your everyday, but not just any old day. Here, every day's opening day. Every day's a school day. Every day's a monster day. And every day is too short. Whatever makes your day, Fleet Farm's got everything you need for everyday life.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com. Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
All right, you're back. Back on Zaleski Sports here. Here's some scoring for both teams here. First for Brookfield Central, Anthony Rise with 3, Nasir Avery with 7, Ethan Kosea with 3, Derek Trice with 2, Henry Grutzmacher with 8, and Evan Prusko with 5. Meanwhile, for Tosa West, on the other hand, it's 11 for Jake Hansen, 8 for Matthew Klosky, and 9 for Jalen Brown. It's a 28-28 game at half, and Elijah Vinks-Salata, why don't you give us some score updates from the studio?
Well, the reigning Division II state champions are down by 2 against Oak Creek right now, 1:36 left to go in the first half. Let me know if I cut out too. I'll readjust my headset as I go. Racine Park trailing Greenfield by 10 at the half, 37-27. Like I said, 23-18. Monona Grove trailing on Mount Horror. The winner of that game takes on the winner of this game right here, so a very important one. Continuing to look here, Waterford Whitnall still tied at 24 at half. And Kettle Moraine, like I said, tied with Sun Prairie East at half. So that's really all I got for right now. I'll continue to find it here. But you got anything else before we head to another game break?
Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. Share this game out. Tell the neighborhood, tell the Facebook community page we're here tonight.
Oh, one more for you too. 35-20, Cedarburg leads on Slinger at halftime.
Wow.
The Alex Levine Slinger Owls are in trouble right now heading into the second half against their division opponent, or conference opponent. I said division.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back here with the second half.
Stay with us, share it.
Yep, stay with us.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
We're back. Back here on Zaleski Sports. Matt Peck, Elijah Vinks-Salata here for an exciting second half. We got some scores in the comments. We got Wanakee 36-32 over Verona at half. That's in DeForest. KM is now leading 30-28. It's a close game there. I don't know if we have any more here. All right. Elijah gave us a lot. Elijah's on the he's on the pins and needles over there, like just giving us.
I'm Scott Hansen, NFL Red Zone expert.
Imagine if we had an option where we could just go into those, like just like pan the live camera, like the huddle camera from that game.
Play it like with the 5.
Yeah, that would be awesome. We got under a minute remaining here till the second half begins. I'm really excited for the second half.
Oh yeah, tie game.
My back is resting. My back is like, Mats, don't do anything crazy. That's what it's saying.
Oh. A fresh score update from Mukwonago High School.
Yep.
Kendall Moraine Lasers open up on an 11-2 run to start the second half and lead 46-37 on Sun Prairie East.
Oh, wow.
I think that defense of Brian Rickards starting to kick in now. You know, a team like that would give him trouble.
Yeah.
Is this right?
Yeah.
So Kimberly leads Kaukauna now by 2, 48-46.
You can watch that game on Zaleski Sports. It's one of our other games, just like Eau Claire Memorial versus Marshfield.
Call, I think up there, right?
Jason Zaleski, Eau Claire Marshfield.
Feel free to roam around. And this is sectional weekend. This is March. This is the time of the year, folks, to be able to go around the state here and provide some really good games for you guys on the network.
It feels weird talking about Brookfield Central basketball in D2 because they've been in D1 all these years. Now they're in D2. It just feels weird. Like last year we had them on against Case, and obviously the heartbreak happened for them. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see like what happens down the stretch here now. Kimberly is down 52-48. A comment just came through.
This game is 0-0 at half. Just think of it this way, right? Both teams tied up right now, and it's only fitting.
The best way to start a second half here.
What we call now the Greater Metro Conference Championship tonight, because the winner stays alive and the loser goes home. Both teams shared the conference as they tied each other. We were at that game too.
Yeah, that was quite a game.
Tosa East or Tosa West. I keep saying Tosa East.
Me and you were talking about it. Like, should we come back on Friday? Yeah, and you were like, yeah, we're coming back. I'm like, yep, we are. All right, here we go. So Brookfield Central gets the steal off the way.
Oh, no look pass.
Tipped out of bounds.
Matthew James trying to get a little savvy with the pass that time.
So Jake Hansen, the leading scorer for Tosa West in the first half. Meanwhile, for Brookfield Central, it would have been Henry Grutzmacher with 8. Inbounds it now to Prusko. To Rise now. To Nasir Avery. Back to Rise. Now back from the top of the key. Grutzmacher, is he going to try to challenge? Nope, back outside to Rise. Going to be interesting to see what kind of offense the Lancers run here on this possession. Good ball movement so far. And then Avery cutting to the post inside. Grutzmacher puts it up. He got it. Starts out the half with a score.
They stay patient that time in the post. And I think he had a pump fake that time and then went up strong with it because he knows that's a layup he'll hit 10 times of the day if he's got it in his bag.
Racine Park trails Greenfield 37-30 to open up the half. We just told in the comments. Here up with it, no good that time from Klosky.
Wait, what was the score update?
37-30 Park trails Greenfield.
I think that game's still going to come down the wire at the end.
Oh, yeah.
There was rumored that Jackson Moss was in foul trouble.
Here we go. Here's a three-point shot from Prusko, who just misses the rim completely that time. Back in, and Jalen Brown picks it up, and up and down. So back to the Lancers.
Oh, I forgot to even stop the clock for a sec there.
Anthony Rise set to inbound it. Inside to Avery. Avery putting it up and one! Oh my goodness. Nasir Avery.
How about that? Once again, being patient, trying to fall for the pump fake and bait for the foul. And Nasir Avery earned it that time. He's going to try to get a three-point play here and try to start that 4-5-0 run for the Lancers coming out the half.
Avery's free throw is good. He completes the three-point play, and it's a 5-point game. 5-0 run to open up the half here for Brookfield Central. Now back to the left wing. Jalen Brown with the basketball. Up and spinning.
That's travel, yep.
Travel. Back to the Brookfield Central Lancers.
I think that was really good defense too, just kind of pushing the ball in that time. And way to not give up with it for the defensive end on Brookfield Central.
Anthony Rise bringing it up.
It's been all of them so far to start the second half. Ooh, Grutzmacher.
Yeah, he's like,
hanging out on that side.
He looked at his dad and he says, nope, I'm not doing that. Rise takes it to the basket, no good that time. Rebounded by Caden Parker. On the other end, Klosky lets it go right through his hands, out of bounds.
A lot of butterfingers early on here. I think there's more jitters here in the second half. It's Brookfield Central really winning it here on the defensive end, forcing a couple turnovers here already. I think it was already 2 to 3 turnovers And Brookfield Central capitalizing, scoring the first 5 points in this half. Nothing yet for Tosa West, though. Got to kind of slow it down a little bit.
Inside, Grutzmacher.
Oh, here's a mismatch, double team.
Ooh, back outside. So now back to Avery. So they're splitting the sides here. Brookfield Central, really good ball move. Ooh, he had the open three. Goes up, got it. That's Evan Prusko. 7 on the night. And just like that, Brookfield Central, 7-0 run to start the half. Now Jake Hansen. We know how Hansen started out the last half. You get him hot, just like Anthony Rise, they can change a lot of things.
That first bucket's got to fall down here for Tosa West. They're starting to put themselves in a little bit of a danger zone here early. Down 7-0 run for the Lancers out of the half.
DJ Hennings.
You could tell the message at the half for Wandry was to kind of lock up even more.
Back to Hansen now from the left wing. Yeah, look at this defense from Brookfield Central. Look at it go. I mean, my goodness. Tosa West is having a hard time just running something to the basket here. And look at this, Brookfield Central faithful starting to get on their feet here. Up, spin, got it.
There it is.
That's DJ Hennings. Believe it or not, his first points of the night. And makes it back to a 5-point game here. Grutzmacher using the size. Grutzmacher looking around. Oh, and blocked that time by Klosky. Oh, stolen back by Rise. Rise going up fast. Anthony Rise.
Very good awareness from Anthony Rise, picking the cookies out of the jar.
Believe it or not, this is only Anthony Rise's 5th point of the night.
Yeah.
Hansen for 3. Hansen got it.
Don't want him to start getting hot again. What did I tell you? That those free throws might have calibrated his jump shot. I know. It was going into the half, and sorry, guys.
I know. Don't worry, if we get a game Saturday, I got to deal with it. Here's going to be me by halftime. Come on. Here's Avery deep. Avery no good. Rebounded by Grutzmacher. Look at
they got to wrap him up to stop him. Let's check in on those Park Panthers and the Greenfield Hustlin' Hawks.
Wanakee on the verge of running away with it, 46-38. That game's on ESPN Madison. Inbounds it now to Avery. Avery now. Brookfield Central containing it now with a 4-point lead. Grutzmacher going in. Grutzmacher.
And double team.
Gives it back to Avery. Beautiful pass that time. Here's Rise for 3. No good. And who's going to grab that one? Out of bounds. Ooh. Back to Wauwatosa West. Challenging on the other hand. Here's a track meet on the other end and falls down. Jalen Brown trying to go up for it. Hits the bottom of the rim.
11:40 left to go in the game, and Greenfield leads 41-34 on Racine Park.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a really big crowd that game too.
I'm not opposed.
Alcorn.
Me and Elijah are talking about this. We're not opposed. Okay, never mind. Timeout. We're going to take a break.
We'll talk about it after.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Matt Peck, Elijah Vinxalata back here at 37-33 lead for the Brookfield Central Lancers. You want a huge score update? Wauwatosa and West Dallas Central, a 50-49 lead for West Dallas Central. That's a close game there too.
I thought you were going to say that Wauwatosa was winning for a second. You said it was a really
They were winning. I mean, that's a close game too. So you talked about Wisconsin Lutheran being on an upset watch. Wauwatosa.
And 7:30 left to go in that second half. Whitenow and Waterford are locked at 42.
Oh my goodness. That's going to be one we're going to watch.
Kimberly's still winning on Kakana as well by 2. You can watch that game on Zaleski Sports as well.
Yes, give our friends on Zaleski's a watch. Kloski's first free throw. Jalen Brown's first free throw rims in.
Another big key D2 update. Cedarburg continues to plow their lead on Slinger, 38-27 with 15 minutes left in the game. They lead on the Slinger Owls. I think Slinger's a 1 seed too, right? So
yeah.
this is big time, ladies and gentlemen.
Jalen Brown, 2 for 2 that time. And it's just like that. We're back to a 2-point game. Kind of in that net zone where it's like, here we go, folks. Ooh, almost. Oh, and a foul.
I think it's just one of those moments where he just happened to fall in the moment there, and good sportsmanship that time from Messiah Chambers.
Wow. A foul coming that time.
You want to hear another big one here? Sun Prairie East has plowed in within 2 now on Kettle Moraine. They are on a 7-0 run with 12 minutes left. Brian Rickard's team, this is probably one of their biggest faces of the year. Sun Prairie East, team that fought really hard against Madison, was it Madison Memorial?
Yeah.
They played last game? All the way to the buzzer.
So now in the corner, back to Rise outside, inside.
Oh.
Grutzbacher, the gorilla! And he got it.
Around the world, as I call him, the Tower of Terror. This has been something. Amazing ball movement. You got to be pleased for Dan if you're Dan Wandry in that scenario.
Hanson now. Here in a 4-point game. Down by 4. Any lead in this game is substantial because they've been neck and neck almost this whole time. Kloski! Oh, wait.
He got it.
That's Brown. I keep getting those two confused. Jalen Brown.
21 is Kloski, 24 is Brown.
I don't know. In the first half, I had it on point. Now it's just like. Here we go now. 2-point game. Prusko to Kosea.
Chris Neubauer has those 2 guys still next year as well. So this is still a bright future on a really good season so far for Tosa West.
So now for the top of the key is Prusko. Gives it to Avery. Avery gives it back to Rise.
Sorry if I'm pausing the clock. I'm just trying to align it with the actual clock. I was a little bit ahead.
Inside. Grutzbacher up again. And one! Henry Grutzbacher says, the Tower of Terror. He's saying it with his chest.
Yes, that's my line. Yep. How many points does that young man have?
He wants to be in the house again. I think his dad talked him into it.
I think he had fun the first time too, but way out of reach this game is still, though.
15-point game. 15 points for Grutzbacher. I almost said 15-point game. Here's a 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Rise. Hanson gets it back, though.
It's a good steal. Make him pay now if you're Tosa West. Brown looks like he's going to go attack mode. Yep.
Brown gives it back to Kloski. Kloski wants to attack. Now Hanson says, maybe I have to pull up for 3.
It's their big 3 lineup.
Oh, hit the foot. He tried to use it.
I think that could have been kicked off. Hit his foot, right?
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
A little bit of a break right there. Either way, though, Tosa West retaining possession.
Around. Jalen Brown. Oh, cannot finish. He puts it back. Fight for the ball. Who's got it? Oh, and a foul.
Yeah, people fighting all over the place for the ball right now. This is how you know this conference championship, I'm still going to keep calling it that, is at stake here. Oh. Kimberly has taken a 7-point lead on Kakana.
Oh, boy.
5:08 left to go.
Hey, here we go. There's a hard time to inbound. He just gets it off. I think they were at 4 seconds there almost.
Is it Mike Shallow is his coach's name at Kakana. This team's in trouble.
Kimberly's coach resigns, and here's Hanson meanwhile. No good. Kimberly had a coaching change a couple weeks ago, and now they're putting together a dynasty run, it seems like. Uh-oh. Here's a 3-point shot. It's good! Here we go! Brookfield Central. Huge 3 from Ethan Kosea, and it's now an 8-point game. This might be one of the biggest it's been. Uh-oh. Now Kosea trying to make a story of himself. Gets the steal now. Rise going down with it.
They could make it a double-digit lead for the first time today, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they've led by double digits either team yet. Oh, Hanson. Uh-oh.
Here's Rise. Oh, no
that would have been the roof would have fell off on this place with the Brookfield Central faithful if he hit that.
Klosky, and one! Just like that on the other end.
And I got a score update here for the winner of this game. Mount Horeb leading 33-25 on Monona Grove. 8:14 left to go in that game.
It's just like that now. It's a 6-point game and chance for a 3-point play to make it a 5-point game.
And I'm going to keep it going with you here. This is just like red zone. Sun Prairie East has taken the lead at Kettle Moraine. They're up by 2, 56-54 with 8:12 left to go in the game. That's a fresh report.
And
Via
Klosky
WISBB.
makes the first free throw and makes his only free throw.
Ladies and gentlemen, share this game too. This game's going to come down the wire.
Ooh, Anthony Rise. And there's a little bit of argument here, but there's a foul on Tulsa West, technically, a blocking foul. It's on DJ Hennings.
DJ Hennings trying to state his case why he thinks that wasn't a big foul.
Here now, Anthony Rise now in the corner. Back to Prusko. One thing we talked about that's different this time is Grutzmacher has definitely played more since last time they went against Tulsa West. Tulsa West got him in foul trouble early. They have not gotten him in foul trouble tonight. That's kind of what's changed a little bit. Avery, meanwhile, almost tried to do a fast break to the brim. Now back to Prusko, back outside to Avery. Prusko, Avery just trading the basketball with each other.
And Brookfield Central in no rush. Oh,
Prusko! Oh my goodness!
Looking like a ballerina. He takes dance classes or something with the way he moves on the court.
9 points for Prusko tonight. Jake Hansen now from the left wing. Gives it back to Roman Long. Back to Jalen Brown. Now to DJ Hennings. Roman Long with the basketball. Roman Long has been quiet tonight, nothing yet. Here's a 3-point shot from Jalen Brown. Oh, baby! Jalen Brown keeps on. I'm running out of room for him. I'll have to add it up in a minute, but he's scoring a lot. It's a 4-point game just like that. And I mean, tell you, every time Brookfield Central puts a little run into it, Tulsa West says, Anthony Rise now with the basketball. Here we go. Prusko challenging at the rim. Blocked in the other hand. Back to Tulsa West.
Jake Hansen.
Wow. I don't know about that. I thought a Tulsa West Trojan touched that. Couldn't tell from up here, though. So now Tulsa West with a chance to make this a one-possession game here on this possession after being down 8. Trying to get right back in this. And here's Hansen. Hansen no good. And rebounded by Grutzmacher. Grutzmacher and Klosky. Klosky fighting.
Now the roof was almost about to fall off of the place for Tulsa West side if that would have dropped. It's been a couple of those moments.
Oh, here we go. Hansen got a fast break.
Go for the layup.
Hansen got it.
Go for the layup.
It's just like that. It's a 2-point game.
Cannot afford missing any Showtime dunks here when you're down in a big playoff game. Go win or go home.
Here's Rise to Prusko. Rise now with the basketball. Rise driving in. He's going to take it to the hoop. Rise fouled.
At a score update here. 10 minutes left to go. Oak Creek is tied with Wisconsin Lutheran in the sectional semifinal in D1. The reigning D2 champions are, safe to say, a little too close for comfort, for them right now.
I'm not shocked.
Oak Creek's a good team. Don't get me wrong. What was it, 20 wins this season?
They're winning state, man. I'm not shocked. First free throw is good from Rise.
I'm going to check the money line game. For all the marbles, Racine Park versus Greenfield. I need to check on them.
Yeah, I got to give a check over there. Anthony Rise, 2 for 2.
Like how nobody in this game has really felt out of it yet.
Hansen, right into that cheerleader.
Close.
Here's Hansen for 3. Hansen got it! Oh my goodness!
1-point game, folks. Let me readjust my clock too while we're at it, because
19 points for Hansen.
Oh, one of the clocks wasn't moving. I was looking at the bottom clock. So I got to readjust after this.
Rise now with the basketball on the right wing. It's a 1 point game.
7:10 left to go, by the way, folks. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Out of bounds, back to Wauwatosa West. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Put those seatbelts on.
7 minutes left, too. Pretty soon, I think, without close this game, is I got to get our crowd noise in here.
Yeah. Jalen Brown. Now DJ Hennings with the basketball.
Ooh, 50-48 Greenfield in the comments.
Close one there.
Park's starting to close the gap a little bit.
Uh-oh, here's Jalen Brown for three. No good. Rebounded by Anthony Rise.
Rube was about to drop again for Tulsa West.
Oh, there's a kickball. There had been a kickball there. No. And up with it. He gets it to go, and Wauwatosa West in the lead. Jalen Brown with the two, and wow.
I think there's been two calls here so far where I think it was kind of like a makeup call where Tulsa West had a kickball too on Brookfield Central, and it's kind of vice versa now.
Oh, man. And back to Tulsa West. There had been a kickball. I mean, that was totally obvious.
And I think right now, just getting a little bit too much in the head of Brookfield Central right now, right? All the momentum playing on the side of Tulsa West.
In this game, it's all going to matter who's got the momentum in that final 2 minutes.
This is unbelievable.
And Coach Wandry's got to watch it here, because if he gets in the face anymore of the ref, he could cost him a couple more points.
Sun Prairie East leading Calum Moraine 59-54 with 7 minutes left.
Oh, boy.
Wow, Matt Peck. We are seeing a lot of big games here.
If we had a replay of that fast break layup, not to be biased with the calls here, but he full on kicked the ball as he was going down the court.
Refs coming together now. Now, Chris Newbar, I'll pan it to him for a sec.
I'm just surprised by that. You saw it, I saw it.
Oh, yeah.
It looked like a soccer ball. It looked like a soccer transition.
He scored a goal, too, at the end.
Yeah. Park 52-50 now.
41-39, Wisconsin Lutheran leads on Oak Creek.
Jake Hansen now with the basketball. Back to Hennings. Inside to Klosky. Klosky spinning and cannot get it to go. Out of bounds. Back to Brookfield Central. So now Rise will bring it up court. Anthony Rise. Up. And he puts it in. Brookfield Central right back in the lead. So that's 9 points for Rise today. Just like that, they're in a 1 point lead again. Hansen now. And a foul. Now Hawks in the lead. That's like this game.
Give it like a minute. Wisconsin Lutheran starting to close the gap now.
Oh, I'll just put it here.
45-39 lead. They lead on Oak Creek now.
Jalen Brown going up with it, trying to get through. And almost an and one.
That would have been something.
But he'll go to the line. So Jalen Brown steps on the free throw line. He's got 5. 18 points. So he has a chance to get himself to 20 here. Ooh, he misses the free throw. This is the first one.
Big free throws coming up.
Jalen Brown with a chance to tie it here. Will he go 0 for 2 or 1 for 2? And he makes the second one. Just like that, we're tied again. Nobody's going away in this game.
Can't.
Uh-oh. Prusko on the other end and a travel back to Tosa West.
I think you can officially put Slinger on upset alert now. Upset watch. I'm going to rephrase that. It's 57-46. They trail with 5:40 left to go in the game.
Oh, boy.
We're seeing a lot of upsets tonight, Matt Peck.
DJ Hennings now with the basketball.
This is why we call this March Madness.
There's a lot of madness. Oh, Jalen Brown inside. Jalen Brown almost got the N1.
Had a couple opportunities to get those to fall.
And a lot of this remaining half's going to be played at the free throw line.
Yeah.
We're gonna be here a while. So there's 7 fouls on Brookfield Central, 6 on Wauwatosa West. That sends Jalen Brown to the line. I think he's got 19 tonight.
Oh my goodness.
He was just at the line a couple moments ago.
What a game this is on the network on Zaleski Sports.
First free throw is good. What is it?
Kimberly Kakana tied at 74 with 7 seconds left in the game.
Wow.
I think it was Keegan Van Kellenberg just hit the tying 3.
That's a rivalry too.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
This is pretty much a rivalry too in a way.
Yeah, it's becoming a rivalry. And 2 for 2 from Brown. Last time he went 1 for 2. He gets 2 time this time. And now it's a Wauwatosa lead by 2. Anthony Rise going with it. Now to Kosea. Back to Prusko. Anthony Rise on the end. Oh. Anthony Rise back to Prusko. Prusko back out to Anthony Rise. Prusko open for 3. Prusko, he's got it!
Big tray that time from Evan Prusko.
Hennings on the other end, meanwhile. Back out to Jalen Brown. Brown inside. No, and putback is good that time. I think that was a putback by Brown.
I almost feel like if you're a fan of one of these two teams, you're super nervous right now, man. Like, I'm even nervous for these guys. I'm not biased to both teams.
Yeah.
But it's going to come down to the wire, folks.
Oh, yeah. Here we go now. Brookfield Central the other end, down 1. Rise with the right wing now. Avery. Rise moves back a little bit. Now to Kosea. Back to Prusko. Prusko hit a big 3 last time on this end. Rise. Brookfield Central just continuing to move the ball around here. Prusko is going to go in with it. No, back outside. Here's Kosea for 3. Kosea, no good. Rebounded by Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown inside and a foul.
They call an offensive foul.
They call an offense. All right. I was wondering why Brookfield Central was clapping. Racine Park up 1. That's like last time when
I'm going to have to turn their game on.
Yeah, that's like last time when they played at UW Parkside. It's just like at the Christmas Classic.
At the buzzer too, Ray?
I think, yeah, Greenfield led that game with 30 seconds left, and Park ended up coming away with the win. And a reach and foul that time by Jalen Brown.
Wow.
So now Evan Prusko at the line. Down 1.
Oh, wow. As I turn the game on, a Park player airballed a free throw.
And here's the first free throw is good from Prusko, and it's a 50. We're knotted up at 55. Prusko 2 for 2. And just like that, Brookfield Central back in the lead. Jalen Brown now with the basketball. To Hansen. Hansen now on the right wing. Back to Hennings. Back over to Klosky. Klosky on the left wing out. And wait a minute. Timeout Wauwatosa West. I couldn't tell what the ref was doing there. We'll take a break, ladies and gentlemen. 3:02 remaining here in the second half.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Is the mic on? Back here on Zaleski Sports. Oh. I'll play with it. All right, back here on Zaleski Sports. On the other end, no good.
Test, test. Yep, you got me.
All right.
Hey, you got me, right?
Yep, I got you. Okay, good. I think we had to play with some settings on the mic. That's what we had to do. So 57-56 game now. Lead for Tosa West. Sorry I wasn't talking there for a moment. I want to make sure. 15.5 seconds left in the Greenfield game. Greenfield by 1 right now. No, I got a comment. Anthony Rice. Yeah, and now Nasir Avery with the basketball. Tosa West with the 1-point lead here. On the other end, and timeout Brookfield Central. We'll stay here. We'll turn the mic off though. All right, so 57-56 here. 2-minute warning here at Wauwatosa West High School. Wauwatosa North, my goodness. It's been one of those days. But an exciting day, that's for sure. I was going to say, every time we do a big game, does this got to happen? So we're staying here, ladies and gentlemen. Kakana and Kimberly have headed to overtime. They're on the network as well, so keep that in mind. All right. Once the music goes off here, we'll turn the mic back on. We're gonna have the atmosphere. Yeah. I'm gonna wait till the music goes off. All right, here we go. All right, back here, you're gonna have some crowd noise coming in here now. Waterford with the 56-49 win over Whitnall. So Waterford is sectional final bound. And we're waiting for a winner in Greenfield versus Racine Park. Greenfield with the lead there at the end. Prusko now with the basketball. Brookfield Central trailing by 1. Wisconsin Lutheran with a 10-point advantage over Oak Creek with 2 minutes remaining. And that's stolen. Here we go. Pressure time. Jalen Brown up with it and a foul. So Jalen Brown heads to the line. Jalen Brown's first free throw is good. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. Winner of either team, Nasonville Dairy postgame show coming up next. Second leading scorer and the head coach of either Dan Wandry or Chris Dubar. We don't know yet. I'm not going to say yet either. Jalen Brown made the first free throw. Knocks down the second. 59-56. Evan Prusko bringing it up. Prusko now from the right wing. To Anthony Rise now. Here we go. Anthony Rise driving up with it. And a foul.
.3:39 left to go. Sun Prairie East leads 68-62 on Kettle Moraine.
Oh my goodness.
Kettle Moraine's in trouble.
That's actually very shocking to me.
Made it to state, what, 2 years in a row now?
Yeah. First free throw is good for Anthony Rise. Anthony Rise, like I mentioned earlier, 10 points. That gets
and just like this game too.
Yep.
Mount Horeb and Monona Grove are heading down to the wire.
Anthony Rise 2 for 2. And it's a 1 point game, just like that again. Both teams, what's the most important thing for both teams right now? They both got to take care of the ball. You cannot turn over the ball. And Chris Dubar calls timeout. What are we doing? Oh, okay, we're going to stay. We'll turn the mic off. We'll stay with some score updates. Do you have any score updates for me? So Elijah's informed me Greenfield with the 3-point lead with 6 seconds left. It's Racine Park ball at Elkhorn right now. The winner of this game plays Mount Horeb Monona Grove. It's 43-40. Mount Horeb's up. Yeah, 43-40. Mount Horeb is up. 1 minute left in that game. So they're a nail biter just like here. Nail biter in DeForest. Nail biter here in Waukesha. .559 we got here. So it's a 59-58 game here as we come out of the timeout. About a minute and a half remaining here. 1:26 to exact point. Wauwatosa West with the lead here. Oh yeah. Crowd sound is back on.
Let's go!
Jake Hansen now with the basketball. Gives it across to DJ Hennings. DJ Hennings will bring it up. Hennings with Rise. Rise on Hennings. Now to Jalen Brown in the corner.
Wait till 22 gets it.
Now back to Hennings. Wauwatosa West kind of spreading the ball around here.
Right there.
And a foul. Greenfield fouls on the 3 with 8 seconds to go. 0.8 to go. Oh my goodness. You know, the Prairie School did the same. The Prairie School did the same thing last night.
Rebound!
And it's no good on the one-on-one. Prusko now with the basketball. To Rise. Rise. Up with it. And no good. Rebounded by Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown will bring it up court here now. And timeout, Chris Neubauer.
It's all right, let's go. You're good, let's go.
We'll stay here and talk. So Greenfield up by 1 on Racine Park. Racine Park has to hit one more free throw. And there's an ice. Head coach Ryan DePaul of the Greenfield Hawks. call the timeout. So if that free throw's missed, Greenfield moves on to play Waterford. If it's made, it's an overtime. So that's a really good game to watch in D2. It's on YouTube as well. Not sure what the YouTube channel is. I know Elkhorn's got their own broadcasting crew there. Kaukauna 83-82, 15 seconds remaining. And we're going to watch the remaining free throw here. Does Racine Park go home or do they send it to overtime? They send it to overtime. There's still .9. Obviously he didn't make it. So there's an overtime game with Greenfield and Racine Park in Division 2. Jake Hansen now with the basketball. Now to Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown with the ball. 1 point game lead for Wauwatosa West. Back to Hennings. To Hansen now. Hansen now with the basketball. The most intense moment part of this game. Back to Hennings. Back to Hansen and a foul. First foul for Brookfield Central. There's 23 seconds remaining. So now Wauwatosa West has to do their part at the free throw line. Either way, Brookfield Central will get the ball in a one-possession game. Jake Hansen's first free throw is good. So Jake Hansen got to make another one if he wants to keep Wauwatosa West in a good situation. Otherwise, Brookfield Central could technically win it at the three-point line. He makes two. And timeout, Dan Wander. You knew that was coming. 23.3 seconds remaining here. Brookfield Central will get the ball. After our commercial or no? Yeah, we'll go to commercial. We'll be back after this.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah makes a lot of it. It'll be Brookfield Central ball here. And crunch time. Down three with 23.3 seconds left here against the number 2 seeded Tosa West. What does Brookfield Central do here? Are they going to go fully and try to tie it right away? Or are they going to wait? We'll find out. Are they going to try to get a 2 right off that mark? If I'm Tosa West, I'm fouling here because it's only 2 free throws. Yeah. So Avery set to inbound and he gives it to Rise now. Rise will bring it up court here. Here we go. Crunch time here in Waukesha North. Anthony Rise with the basketball. 13 seconds left. Anthony Rise pulls up for 3. No good. Rebounded and out of bounds. Back to Tosa West. Oh my goodness. Brookfield Central's going to have to play the foul game. You gotta watch out here. Brookfield Central's going to probably try to play for the steal. Definitely going to try to play for the steal. 9.4. Henning set to inbound it. Gives it to Hansen. Hansen is fouled right away. And Jake Hansen is going to have to try to win it at the free throw line here and get him up by more than one possession. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Kimberly has just knocked off Kaukauna 85-83 in overtime. Kaukauna was my pick to go to state. It's over for me. Yeah. So that's a big upset on Zaleski Sports.
I think if he hits one, it's all low.
Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, Nasonville Dairy postgame show coming up next. Winning head coach, Jake. No, we'll talk about it after. Yeah. Jake Hansen's free throw is good. Huge free throw for Jake Hansen. It's a 4-point game. Jake Hansen will try to make the next one to give him a 5-point lead. Great catch. It's good! Brookfield Central's got to go fast here. Here we go. Here goes Anthony Rise. He fumbles it. Brookfield Central still got a chance here. Pulls up for three. Rise, no good. And Wauwatosa West, you're going to the sectional final. Coach Storm. Oh, Masonville Dairy post-game show coming up right now with head coach Chris Neubauer and the Wauwatosa player of the game.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
Guys, back here on Zaleski Sports, we got a huge crowd with us. Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Standing here with head coach Chris Neubauer. Coach, tell me how you got it done.
The defensive effort, all right, concentrating on that end. Messiah Chambers played a hell of a second half. And then we just made a couple extra plays. They're a really good team over there. They're super well coached. And then pros, they provide a lot of difficult matchups, but our guys stepped up. We made plays.
Coach, you got, I believe you got Mount Horeb on Saturday. I think I saw that score right. You're going to play them in Oconomowoc. Just tell me about it. You got 1 day left to practice, and you got a game to go to state. Just tell me about what needs to be done tomorrow, how you guys are going to stay together.
Shoot, I'm getting home tonight and watching some film and getting the scouting report out, and we'll get that to these guys in the morning, and then we'll have film and a practice, go over some stuff, and get ready.
All right. Thanks for your time, Coach.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Wauwatosa West, you guys are going to sectional final. Let's get on! All right, Jalen. Oh, boy. Jalen, tell me about how you guys got it done. You guys fell to them the first time you played them. A couple weeks ago on the network, you guys beat them back at Brookfield Central, and now you guys win the most important game of the year. Just tell me about how you guys came together as a team tonight.
We just stayed disciplined. We trusted each other all the way. You know, we had a rough start, but we pushed through, and we got it done.
I'm going to do the same thing as Coach. So you guys got one practice left, and then you're against Mount Horeb on Saturday at Oconomowoc. I believe it was Mount Horeb, if I saw that right. Yeah, one practice left. Just tell me how you guys are going to stay together and play for a chance to go to Medicine on Saturday.
Hey, we're going to go get our body together tonight. We're going to wake up. We're going to go get focused and get the scouting report out. We're going to watch that over and get things done.
All right, Jalen Brown's going to be in the house. But after that, you guys are going to take us home by yelling sectional final bound Tosa West Trojans. So you're going to tell Elijah you're in the house first. Say your name.
I'm Jalen Brown.
You got to take the mic.
My fault, I got the mic. Hey, I'm Jalen Brown, and I'm in the house.
Tell them who you are. Tell you guys.
Hey, we sectional final bound!
Good game tonight. Thank you. Best of luck coming up. All right. Tosa West gets the win in a huge Greater Metro Conference sectional semi. I don't know if we'll be back on Saturday, where we're going to be, but this is my last time doing a basketball play-by-play this year. If we're back, Elijah will be with you on Saturday. Don't know where we'll be. Just watch the Zaleski Sports website. What a finish tonight for these Tosa West Trojans. We'll be back possibly on Saturday. We hope to see you all on Saturday. Matt Peck, Elijah Vanks, saying good night for you from Waukesha North.